Welcome everybody to another edition of the Chris Monfiletto Show here on the Kenyan Sports Connection. I'm Ryan Gasser, and alongside Chris Monfiletto, the head coach of the Lords football team. And every week we kind of start off talking about the week that was, and there really wasn't one since you guys were on the bye week. But do you believe that when you come out of the bye week that the team that does either has an advantage or is at a disadvantage when they return the following week?
I don't know. It depends how you approach the bye week, I think. Sometimes it can be an advantage depending on when it is in the season just to get healthy and stuff like that. And then, sometimes like we talked about last week, it could be a disadvantage if you just lose the momentum of where you're going. But for us, it was well-timed, and, I think we're coming out of it in a pretty good position right now.
Well, I think I've exhausted all my bye week questions over the last two shows, so we'll just kind of go into a little bit more in-depth preview of this week's opponent in the College of Wooster. You talk about momentum, and Wooster is kind of riding on a little bit of momentum, having won their last two and won 3 of their last 4. In that time, they've scored a lot of points, so what's made them so dangerous offensively?
Well, they're really dynamic at the quarterback position. He is able to make plays with his feet and get out of some bad situations, and he has some good receivers that he's throwing the ball to. The tailback makes plays, and they go fast, and they're able to score a lot of points. They went out to DePaul, and they beat a really good DePaul team on the road, and that's a really impressive victory.
And so when you talk about speed and quarterback play, what has been the emphasis, and what will you emphasize this week to kind of combat that?
Well, it's tough to practice it, because you have to draw up scout cards and stuff like that. It's tough to go as fast to simulate the speed that they're going to go at. But we've been doing some different kind of creative things in practice so that we're doing things that we do that are similar to what they do in order to kind of replicate that speed.
And if there is any one area that the Scots are a little bit vulnerable in, it might be their defense. They average, and their averages have been skewed just because of results against Wittenberg and Wabash. But what weaknesses on their defense do you need to exploit?
Well, I don't know that they have many weaknesses. Their head coach was defensive coordinator at Johns Hopkins, which is a perennial playoff school. He's had great defenses in the past, and they're different schematically than they were last year, but they still have good players. They twist a lot up front. They blitz on advantageous downs and distances, and they're going to be, they're going to be ready for us. So they've given up some points to some really good teams, and so have we.
And so when you talk about their defense and knowing that they have some strong pieces in that puzzle, what exactly is going to be something that the offense on the Kenyan side needs to do to kind of, get into the other side of the field?
Yeah, we need to protect the football. We need to complete easy passes and catch the ball. We need to complete third downs and be able to sustain drives and continually move the football down the field. And if we're able to do that, then we can control time of possession and put ourselves in a pretty good spot.
Take a break talking about the upcoming opponent in the College of Wooster, and we'll transition into our off-topic topic. And, a lot of people are going to call me crazy for bringing this up so early in the holiday season, but I started watching Christmas movies last night. Mm-hmm. And so it kind of brought up the topic of what is some of your favorite Christmas movies, or maybe your favorite Christmas movie of all time. So we're going to ask you, which one is it?
All right, that's an easy one. That's a softball question. The Preacher's Wife with Denzel and Whitney Houston. Outstanding holiday movie. Absolutely the best.
I'm surprised you didn't go Die Hard on me.
Oh, yeah. Does that count?
That is a topic all in of itself, and I guess maybe that could be our extended off-topic topic. Is it? Do you think it is?
That's fine. Anytime we win a battle against terrorists, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So whether that's on Christmas or any other holiday, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. So.
Well, and that's why people call me crazy, because we haven't even celebrated the holiday of thanks. But now, given that Die Hard is now considered between you and I a holiday movie, does it rank above The Preacher's Wife?
Absolutely not. No chance.
I can't even convince you on Christmas Vacation, can I? Not even close?
Yeah, Clark, he's good. A little full, a lot of sap. I like that. It's not The Preacher's Wife, though.
All right. Well, we still got a month before we even hit the month of December and really get into the heart of it. But getting into the heart of our season, the football season, you come down the stretch with 2 games left to play. Is there a goal that with 2 games left to play that you really hope to reach that might even be different than what you set out at the beginning of the season? And if so, what is it?
No, it's not different than what we set out in the beginning of the season. We need to get better. We need to get better every opportunity that we have. And there's, the freshmen or the seniors have 2 more opportunities to improve as football players. And that's a really special thing. We've been talking about it a lot lately. So we need to improve from where we were 2 weeks ago on Saturday.
And you mentioned the seniors. Saturday against Wooster is going to be their final home game here at McBride Field. Just talk about this senior class, expand upon some of the individuals that have impacted and made it a very meaningful class.
You know, these guys are a really special group. I mean, they could have, 2 years ago when we got here, they could have really packed it in and quit, and a lot of them didn't have to stick out 2 more years. Their first 2 seasons, they didn't win a football game. And by and large, they decided to stay. And not only did they decide to stay, but they committed to doing the things that they needed to do to improve as a football team. And more important than that, making sure that everybody else came along with them. We had like 11 guys that were voted captains out of the senior class out of 19 guys. And that's really impressive. And I personally, as a coaching staff, we owe this senior class a lot. And, they deserve to play, do their best in the next 2 weeks and see what happens. But it's a really special group.
Well, we hope that you and the senior class pull down a W against the College of Wooster this weekend. That game will be on Saturday at 1 p.m. at McBride Field, where the Lords will try to improve upon their 4-3 NCAC mark and take down the Fighting Scots, who last year went down to the final play. So if it's half as exciting as last year's matchup, it'll be a treat here at McBride Field this Saturday at 1 p.m. While we're at it, we also want to wish all of our Kenyan Lords and ladies teams beginning their NCAC tournament play some good luck. We got men's soccer, volleyball, and field hockey all in action this week in the NCAC tournaments. So good luck to the Lords and ladies, and good luck to you, Coach, this Saturday. We hope that we see everybody there at McBride Field, 1 p.m. And for Chris Monfiletto of the Lords football team, I'm Ryan Gasser with the Kenyan Sports Connection. Thanks for watching, everybody.